Hi everyone. So today I'm going to teach you or tell you certain basics of the central dogma of molecular biology so that you don't have to ratify and it is so conceptual and it is so logical that everything is going to make sense and you will not have to mug up even a bit. So these are certain basics of the central dogma of molecular biology. I want you to know that it was given by Francis Crick, and he's the same person who was involved in the he deciphered the structure of the DNA double helix. Now, the central dogma of molecular biology, as was given by Francis Crick, was a little different from what we know today because so many years have passed and the research has increased. So, Crick made a very basic statement, and it was a very detailed statement, which meant that the flow of the genetic information is always from the nucleic acids to proteins. Alright, so what we know of it today is the flow of, just the same, although the flow of genetic information is from DNA to the protein and the vice versa cannot happen. Alright, so this is what Francis Crick told us. Now, the central dogma of molecular biology is simply that DNA, which is a double helical structure, alright, with ATGC base pairing, then RNA, because of the complementary base pairing, you can have an RNA of certain areas of the DNA. You can have it decoded, or you can say that it is a transcript that is formed. Okay, so that's why you call it the process of, conversion, you can say, of DNA. It is not basically conversion, but it is due to the complementary base pairing, an RNA is formed with the help of definitely an enzyme called RNA polymerase. I will come to that. So this is a transcript. Basically, DNA का एक transcript है RNA, because DNA is a very long structure. Alright, so you don't want the whole DNA to be transcribed and to be translated, but you want certain portions. Alright, so these portions are transcribed into RNA. Fine. So this process is called transcription. Why? Because basically DNA and RNA have the same, you can say the structural or there is a similarity in the structure. Why? Fundamentally they are same because they are both nucleic acids. They have base, neutral nitrogenous bases, which are ATGC in the case of DNA, and T is replaced by U in the case of RNA, as you all know. So adenine, thymine, guanine and cytosine in the case of DNA, and instead of thymine you have a uracil in RNA. Fine. So from a double helical structure, a small transcript is formed, not a small, as and when it is required. What all is required is formed as an mRNA. RNAs are of 3 types: mRNA, tRNA and rRNA. We will come to that in the next videos. I'll tell you about RNAs also. Now, since this RNA is also in the language of this transcript is in the form of ATGC. Alright, so this is in some different language. Now, what we know, what we require in our body are the proteins. Alright, so these basic codons like A, U, G and so on, all of these three codons are translated. What is the literal meaning of translation is, suppose I am speaking in some other language and I want to translate it to Hindi. मुझे उसको बदलना है. So the language of nucleic acids, which is the nitrogenous base sequence, so that is converted into the protein or the amino acid sequence, which is done through the process of translation. And this process, the tRNA, mRNA, they play a fundamental role. Now, we can also see that, I have given it a twist here, which means that DNA can also be replicated. You can see it n number of times. You get a rupture, your cells get ruptured, cells get damaged, and new cells are constantly forming in your body. How is that possible? That is only possible because of the DNA replication that is happening in your body, because whatever is there has to go to all the cells of the body. Fine. So this DNA replication, it's very easy to remember. DNA का replication होगा तो कौन सा एंजाइम हेल्प करेगा? DNA polymerase. अब DNA polymerase भी बहुत तरीके के होते हैं, but today I am going to tell you only the basics. Then there is RNA polymerase which helps in the formation of RNA from DNA. अब ये DNA का डबल हेलिकल स्ट्रक्चर है, इसको अनकॉइल करके और इसका जो RNA का पीस बनेगा, take it in layman's language, that will be formed by RNA polymerase. Alright, and then the protein is going to be formed. So this is the basic of the process of transcription, translation, and all in all the central dogma of molecular biology. Thank you, dear children.